This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I'll take a look at the latest Belmont Stakes news for Saturday, May 24th. And according to the NYRA website, there are 6 horses probable for the Belmont at this time. And those horses are Sovereignty with jockey Junior Alvarado, Journalism, Umberto Rispoli, and Baeza with Flavien Prat. They were the first 3 finishers in the Kentucky Derby, and then Journalism would come back and he would win the Preakness Stakes. The other 3 probables at this time: Grade 3 Peter Pan winner Hill Road. He still needs a rider for trainer Chad Brown. Grade 2 Wood Memorial winner Rodriguez for trainer Bob Baffert with Mike Smith riding. And Grade 2 UAE Derby runner-up Heart of Honor Safi Osborne is his rider, and he was most recently 5th in the Preakness Stakes. And NYRA is listing 3 horses as possible as of May 24th. We have Crudo and Grande for trainer Todd Pletcher, and then Final Gambit for trainer Brad Cox. And more on that horse in a moment. Now, Sovereignty had a workout, and he worked in company with Grade 1 Whitney winner Arthur's Ride, and that was at Saratoga on May 24th. And the Derby winner, he did break off 2 lengths behind his older workmate, and the final time for that 5 furlong workout, 102.54, 4th best of 5. It was a nice work visually, though. The final time wasn't that important. The Sovereignty worked on the outside. He went past his workmate late, and he galloped out 6 furlongs and 116 and change. The Belmont was pleased with this workout, and he said that Sovereignty's been getting more aggressive in his training since the Kentucky Derby. And they might be trying to get him a bit closer to the pace as well. Maybe that's why he's a bit more aggressive, because in the Belmont Stakes, there doesn't appear to be much early speed based on the current probables list. And he does continue to mature, and he seems to be in fine form heading into the 3rd and final leg of the Triple Crown. And the track was wet when he won the Kentucky Derby, and the track was listed as good for this May 24th workout, so he clearly likes some moisture in the racetrack. And Bill Mott did mention that Arthur's Ride was probably a bit short in this workout. It was just his 4th workout of the year, so he was a bit short on conditioning. He has not run since finishing 12th in the Breeders' Cup Classic last fall. And this was another solid move for Sovereignty. Earlier on in his career, prior to the Kentucky Derby, he was not really a good workhorse, but that all seemed to change as he began preparations for the Kentucky Derby, and he seems to be holding his conditioning well. And his Belmont Stakes success probably hinges on the track profile and the race flow. Saratoga, early pressing types do well, just like a lot of dirt tracks in North America, so you want to be at least somewhat forwardly placed unless you get a lot of pace to chase. So that's where the race flow comes into play. And based on a shorter field, he might not get the right setup. He needs a fair racetrack, honest fractions. But if you do like him, he does appear to be coming up to the race in the right way. And Hill Road, he's another one with a decent late kick. And he had a workout on May 24th as well. And as I said earlier, he's the Grade 3 Peter Pan winner. And he had his first published workout since that race on Saturday. He went 4 furlongs in 48.75 seconds, 43rd best of 153. And he worked in company with Lordship. And Flavien Prat did ride this horse in the Peter Pan, but he is committed to ride Baeza for the Belmont Stakes. So as I said earlier, Hill Road still needs a rider for the Belmont. And Chad Brown was looking for a nice steady workout with a good gallop out, and he was pleased with the move. He got exactly that. And that was it for the workouts for Saturday, but we had some horses galloping, including Preakness winner Journalism, and he continues to look energetic in his morning gallops at Saratoga. And after he had a visually impressive gallop on Friday, he galloped 1 mile in 1/8 in the mud on Saturday. And his exercise rider did take things a bit easy due to that wet track on Saturday. But if his energy level remains high, he's likely to be entered in the Belmont Stakes. And Heart of Honor had a gallop as well. He had an easy gallop on Saturday at Saratoga. Now, I mentioned Final Gambit, and he's a popular horse based on my video comments in multiple videos, even in the Derby and after the Derby, and then up until this Belmont. I'm even getting some comments. Fans of Final Gambit want to know what's going on with him, and they're excited about his upcoming races. So I did want to mention his workout at Churchill Downs on Saturday. He breezed 5 furlongs in 1:20, 12th best of 35. So Brad Cox, his trainer, has not completely ruled him out of the Belmont at this time, but he did say that major changes to the body of the field would have to happen for him to run in the Belmont. That likely means that horses like Sovereignty and Journalism would have to drop out for Brad Cox to change his plans and run in the Belmont Stakes. So right now, Final Gambit is expected to make his next start in the Grade 3 Matt Win Stakes at Churchill Downs on June 8th, and other horses that ran in the Kentucky Derby that are targeting the Matt Win include East Avenue, Burnham Square, and Coal Battle. Brad Cox did say that Final Gambit may face horses like Sovereignty and Journalism later this summer if everything goes well in his upcoming starts. So for Saratoga, they will be conducting 5 days of live racing at Saratoga for Belmont Stakes Week, and that's June 4th through 8th. And I will be covering multiple Belmont Week full cards, including Belmont Stakes Saturday, June 7th. In the meantime, I'm covering Santa Anita full cards this week for the holiday weekend. I have a Churchill Downs full card for next Saturday, May 31st, doing some Santa Anita full cards next week as well. And you can find my full cards at therunawayhorse.com on my shop page, and I will add a link to that Runaway Horse Shop page in the video description below. I've been selling these full cards online since the late 1990s, so I've had a lot of trustworthiness over the years. I've had a lot of clients that have been buying my picks for many years, and a lot of new clients with this Triple Crown Series success this year. On my Road to the Triple Crown video series, even for the Kentucky Oaks video series, I went 15 for 30 with my top choices. I had 11 top choices on my Road to the Kentucky Derby video series this year, showing a flat bet profit. And in the last 7 Kentucky Derby prep races, I had 5 wins and 2 runner-up finishes. For the Kentucky Derby, for my full card, a suggested win wager on Sovereignty plus the exacta and the trifecta, good for a little less than $1,000 profit. And then for the Preakness Stakes, my top choice, Journalism, won it. I suggested a win wager, and I also had the trifecta and superfecta, more than $450 in profit. So we're doing well on the Road to the Triple Crown Series this year in the Road to the Triple Crown, plus those Triple Crown races, the Derby and Preakness, a lot of success. And then in the Belmont Stakes, the last 11 years, I've had 8 winning tickets in the last 11 years. I'm doing well with the Belmont. I'm on a roll this year and hope we can continue it straight through Belmont Week. So stay tuned for all of my Belmont Stakes video coverage in the coming days and weeks. And like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. And subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. The channel continues to grow. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.